Hi everybody, this is Venita Polonio, and you're actually checking out my first YouTube video. This is really exciting. I'm actually on right now wanting to just kind of speak with you guys regarding panic attacks and agoraphobia. That is something that I'm suffering with right now. Very surprising because a lot of times, because I'm, usually a really outgoing and social person, people think, oh, you don't have this and it's all in your head and you just need to learn how to relax and meditate and stuff like that. And it's something that I've been struggling with for a while. Panic attacks actually, this is my second, more of a cycle that has happened to me. The first one was actually, I believe, 1.5 to 2 years ago. I was completely stressed out. Just remembering being lightheaded, dizzy, feeling distorted, and just really not myself. And I knew something was wrong. My breathing felt off. My chest was tight. It was just like a huge mess. So over time, I definitely was struggling and I really wanted to look into it because I know it's something that is not normal. And I know that feeling this way shouldn't be normal. And so I do whatever I can to seek help. But prior to that, I did have social anxiety. And it was very hard as well. It started when I was when I think about it, it started in the 6th grade. My parents, actually, my mom started working in Linwood as she's a school teacher. So we got relocated to, school actually in Linwood, and that was difficult for me to go through. I've always been a social person, of course. I'm here talking to you guys. I enjoy doing a lot of things like most people, but this is something that has definitely dampened my life and kind of gave me a moment to definitely think a lot, so to cut, all of that, I am here to help people with this disorder, social anxiety. I know, again, I'm not, qualified as far as a therapist or psychologist, psychiatrist, but I have some things that I have done to help me with this, and it helps a lot when you could go to somebody who has been through this. If you don't have a support system, I want to be here for people who need support. If you need information because you have a family member who's dealing with this and you need to know how to comfort this person, I can help with that. I have a lot of resources as well over time, that I've got from therapists and that I've gotten from, just reading books. Speaking of books, I have 2 right now that I want to show you guys that has been helping me so much with this. Like I said, this is the second cycle that I've been going through. I know that's weird to people who don't know about panic attacks, but basically when you have, this is what I call it, it's my own definition, it's nothing that anyone told me, but when you go through a lot of panic attacks, one right after the other in like a crunch of time, depending if you're not taking medication and you have a chemical imbalance, you tend to have a lot of them. And they're really hard to control if you don't know what to do. Now it's easy. It sounds really easy to control when you read the books and you're like, oh, all you have to do is change your thinking and be positive. But it takes a lot of time when your body is exposed to it, when you are scared of it happening again to you. So there's a lot of fear, definitely. I think that happens. So what I want to do right now is introduce to you 2 books, one that I've been working with. It's been about 4 weeks. I've been in the house. So far, I've gotten to the 3rd part of this book here. Okay. It's called Panic Attacks Workbook, and it's a guide program for beating the panic trick. Okay. I know you guys can't really see it. Sorry about that. I know it's kind of bright, but it's purple on top and it has white here. Okay. But there you go. Hold on, right there. It's Panic Attacks. Oh, you can't really see it. Anyway, this book is really helpful. It's called Panic Attacks Workbook, a guided program, for beating the panic trick. This book is by David Carbonell. He has a PhD and he's a director of the Anxiety Treatment Center. This book is so helpful. Inside, you'll learn breathing techniques, you'll learn panic diaries, and you'll also go over cognitive behavioral methods, which definitely helps with panic attacks when you have a lot of negative thoughts and you have to basically reprogram your train of thought, your automatic negative thoughts, which Dr. Amen, who actually has a book called Change Your Brain, Change Your Life, he talks about how to take away those negative thoughts and to over time program yourself, your brain. So your limbic system wouldn't be totally off. It's a lot of stuff that I just read over time that I'm actually interested in. So anyway, I'm going through it, want to help you out. This is the book, really, really helpful. I purchased on Amazon.com, and the regular price for it is $17.95. However, I got it, I think, for $12 on Amazon. Check it out. It's about 200 pages of really good stuff that's going to help you or help someone else that's struggling with this, who is scared to go to seek help because they feel like if you go see a therapist, you're crazy, which that's not true. A lot of people go to therapy for many different things, from the smallest minor problem to something that's massive. So they're there to help. Don't think you're crazy. You know, being an African American, I have a lot of people do, like, I guess because I don't seem like I would have panic attacks. You know, I'm social, like I said before, and I get a lot of discrimination because of it. So I don't know, I guess there's a certain look to people with panic attacks. I don't know, but I know everyone has some type of struggle or disorder, and you know, that's just what it is, and I happen to be struggling with this. Second book I want to talk to you about is called Mastery of Your Anxiety and Panic. All right, 4th edition. Another book with purple on the top. You can kind of see that, Mastery of Your Anxiety and Panic. All right, this book is also a workbook, so you can write in it, and it really gets your mind stimulating, you know, your thoughts, writing down what really triggers your panic attacks. Agoraphobia, of course, these books are mainly for panic attacks and agoraphobia. If you have other phobias, in the book there are sections, you know, it talks about traveling, driving, having trouble doing those things. But this book actually is by David H. Barlow, okay? And these, you know, this second book actually I haven't really completed yet, obviously, but I just purchased this, and I'm working on one section so far, and it's really helpful. Again, this book, I think it has about 200 pages, and the other one has about 300. All right, so those are 2 books that I hope would help some of you guys. If you have any questions, anything you need answers, I'm really a resourceful person. I love researching things on the internet, talking to people as well, so I'll get as much information. If you need anything else, then definitely let me know. All right, this is the first video. I'm excited. It's going on YouTube. Also on my page, I'm going to have songs I'm going to be singing. Whatever it is to empower people and to get people motivated about life and not giving up. Again, I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist. However, I'm here to help. I want to help people. That's what I'm here for, and that's something that I've always felt like it's been my mission since I was young. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so check out my page. You know, I'm also, I love acting, although that's at a standstill as well. That's something I love doing as well. So I might have some things on there you can check out, you know. So anyway, I'm excited. Again, thanks you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.